Okay, we're back. Rematch. We got disconnected due to a circuit breaker in my house actually breaking. So, a little bit of a recap of where we were. First things first, we lost. Well, we didn't lose. We parted ways with Nolyn. So Nolyn decided to follow his dream and become this sort of seer entity who's going to help us have less incursions, hopefully down the line. Although I do see that the next incursion seems to be still ongoing. We are joining the team together here. Symesse needs to go back to the threshery. I think there's going to be a little bit of overlap. I think the last time we just about finished this and then we actually broke. But let's get Symesse on the job. We'll take it from there. Very, very good. Now, the other thing we wanted to do is we wanted to get started on the mountain range so that we can get this recruit opportunity before we head up north. Which, we're just going to do it again. Let's get started. All of y'all. Once this is done and we get the recruit, we're going to have to skill up the recruit. It's going to take a bit more time, so yeah, we're taking a little bit of we're making a bit of an investment, let's just call it like that. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but we're going to have more hands as well. We're going to send everybody, make this a quick job. Beautiful. And we get Rothlek, an aloof coward. Jeez. Is that good? It only costs 2 because we have the bard. We're gonna recruit him. You're adventurers, right? So you've seen things. Brendan, remember? Brendan is Sinvin's daughter. Yeah, maybe. You have to be more specific. Have you ever met people who have a second soul? Alright, so this must be his aloofness kicking in already. But he's got a big stick. That's good. Sometimes it comes through for a moment, reflected in the angle of some light. And then they say things they don't remember, or suddenly have skills they've never learned. Asking for a friend. Right. Wouldn't surprise me, but very little does anymore. It's weird is all, and I thought that maybe if I could join you, I could get to the bottom of whatever it is. For my friend. Okay, so I'm kind of liking him because I'm getting a same sort of Nolyn-ish, like, awkwardness vibe. I can't guarantee answers, but the wastrels of the Brookside Farm can always use more fighters. This is true. We lost a warrior. Mystics are insanely strong. So we're going to get another warrior. Because we lost the warrior. Even though Mystics are insanely strong. And he gets to training. Let's train him up. All y'all quickly. Beautiful. Our recruit is prepared. We can get him into Shield Shear. Once every turn, as a swift action, can shred armor, or as a swift action, Rothlek can enable disable Stalwart, which grants +3 armor and warding, but reduces his speed. Or Sentinel replaces Guardian. Rothlek leaps up to 2 tiles in order to intercept a foe who passes nearby. This is very dangerous because it can get him into janky places, but at the same time also very powerful. So he's going to be our Sentinel. With that out of the way, as I hope I'll be proven right, the south and eastern borders are secure. So I'm thinking Trimvigil maybe? Or hang on, what's our end game here? We have to destroy all Marthagi sites. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm thinking... What are you thinking? I'm thinking we're going to go to the Dark Swan Field first. And just have everything centered that way. Let's do that. Let's go! We're going to wait with the recruit there. We're going to have a Calamity coming right up. There we go. We have 8 points, so we can negate all of these. But I'm going to be smart about this. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. I don't mind this one. And I don't mind this one, so... So I've seen the butler once before, but I don't remember what he does. I don't like the look of this one. It's a Thrixel. He seems magic. I don't like magic. We're gonna get rid of you. The Spectic, more of him, please. Because you can one-shot him. Let's finish like this. So we add 3 cards to the deck. All in the Morthagi, or most of them in the Morthagi branch. The deepest. I've never ever seen a deepest in any playthrough. Right, on we go. We're moving past our recruit. Oh, hang on. Rivalry? The Offering by Anne Austen. And then it was simply there, striding beside them. Golem. Go on, say something. I saw you talking to a stone that one time before. Hello. Someone has visited my shrine. It has been a long time. I have slept. I go to it now. Okay. It is close. I feel the offering, but something is not right. Who desecrates my shrine with thievery? Hey, is that another... that's another thing right there. Your shrine? Oh boy, here we go. If you ask the wastrels of the Brookside Farm why they always seem to draw the land's troubles to them, they may disagree over the answer. Perhaps there are so many troubles that you can't help but trip over one on any given stroll. Or maybe we just have that kind of dumping ground aura. So I like that Brennan is thinking about it, because basically as a daughter she must know all about the wastrels, so she's practically born a wastrel. This shrine was built by the hill folk in the days of stone, before any of you upstart saplings scattered here. And is that how long it's been since you visited it? Who tended its moss and shielded it from storms in the meantime? Not you, old scuff, that's for sure. This offering was intended for the hills. You abandoned the shrine for ages. You forfeit any offering. It is rightfully the forest's now. What say the soft ones? Jeez. It belongs to the hills. I think the forest has a good point here. No way, not getting involved. Wait, let me get a closer look at that offering. 16% chance of that to go well. Or maybe it's extremely well. I don't see how this could... I think we'd want to take a closer look. Even if... Can it go bad? Let's take a closer look. Whoa now. This offering of yours is clearly cursed. Lucky for you, we happen to be here. We could take it off your hand things. The wastrels of the Brookside Farm are nothing if not selfless. We're gonna find both. We're gonna fight both. Why would you do that? Flesh fool. Thinks it can deceive us. Thinks the hills and forests of old can't plainly see curses that are not there. Humans, just when you think they're getting somewhere as a species, we're gonna fight too. Vacate this place before the stink of this rat taints it any further. Oh boy. Oh. Trying to bluff up a hill guardian, Adina? Really? That's not what I thought we were doing. What did that do to Adina? That must have done something to... Oh, she got a rat tail. Adina has a rat tail. She has a rat-like spirit about them. Oh, no! What does that mean for us? Adina! That's not what I intended to happen. Alright, let's get this done. We'll get the... some more hides. Let's go. Damn it. Alright. I think we can make this in 30 days. Let's go quickly. We might not be able to scout it out, though. It's going to be close. We got it. Alright. The Swanlands have been revealed in the curse font. Strength 6. But there's 5 of us. And we're pretty strong, so let's just go. All of us. It was here upon a secret lake, in a secret place, on a moonless night, fit for promise breakers, stone skulkers, jilted desires filling their empty hearts with darkness. It was here, on such a night, she fled. Pursued by the wrath of a goddess she cheated, here Norina Rosefire laid her life's treasure to rest in the mooring light. Choo choo. Green odors rise from the lake, its black muddy shore. Choo. A solitary moonpiper whistles while the windless reeds hold silent. Where I am, I'm an unbelonger, so she knows she's out of sorts, out of place. Even here, huh, Lake Bird? As Symesse is feeling good, speaking down on herself, she sees something strange. Spiderweb, thin and strung from stone to star. An impossible thread of light. Perhaps a beam of light? Should I fail to return, I tether you to these constellations. The line will fade, but in the season of Glindergast on a night, the stars are samely scattered. Then your mooring light shall beam skyward. Let a sun-shy pair of eyes be your discoverer. Some magic. 20 heart strokes from shore, Symesse hauls herself up. Through a hole the size of a pine nut, warmthless light streams. The fact that there's no warmth in the light, is that concerning? Maybe the joke is just that people get themselves soaked swimming out here? She's an optimist. Even as she watches, it starts to shrink. The night sky rolls towards its horizon and the light sinks back into the ground. Is there anyone to care? I don't know, but I can't wait forever. So I'll dig. Night wind, bow me over if you want to say in this. Finding herself unstruck by any unhappy hand of the heavens, she bends to dig. And soon scraping earth away with the butt of her spear, Symesse uncovers the secret of this stony lake isle. Ooh, a book or a friend? A book or a friend? I feel like Symesse, based on her facial expression, which seems more concerned here, more surprised there. We're gonna go with concern here because it's not necessarily a bad look. My friend. A rock buried in a rock. This is fine. Actually, sometimes, yeah. What's nice about rocks is you don't have to feel responsible for them. First time talking to a rock in a rock, and I'm not sure why I am, but... Bending, she gives it a tug. It's quite loose. Jiggle. So she gets her hands under it, hoping to heave it out. Troggle. And almost falls on her butt. Oops, it's light. Look. Why is it light? She asks the great and solemn no one surrounding her. A familiar voice calls her then. Symesse! Hey Symesse, Adina, hold on, I'm back. I'm coming back. You'll float, won't you? Let's wrap you in. Where's my oilcloth? Let's wrap you in that in case you don't like water. That's actually so considerate. The swim bag is ungraceful, the bag stone bobbing, tied at Symesse's waist. Rothluck found their position, the Morthagi. So Rothluck already, well done. Collected among the fountains. What directed you out there? Didn't know this was a lake? Gee. I don't wholly understand myself. I want to know who's making those sounds, though. Symesse's rock is peculiar, odder than even its odd properties would seem to make it. Of water and star, of wishing salt and mended laughter, a stone-old story begins to tell itself. So she's not the rock? Alright. Okay, double spectics. Butler, Weldling, Watchman, two Watchmans, and a Sommelier. And we're up close to them. Hang on. Symesse? This is actually... Can I... Nothing else? Well, I can just interfuse like so. Right, and then just... blow you up. Beautiful. A shot from Adina should take care of the Watchman. Glorious. And we move up our new friend Rothlick. And he swings. Oh, that's actually beautiful damage. And then finally comes Daddy Sinvan finishing him off. That's great. Getting rid of those two that early on. And we're going to Silk Step Brenlin. Beautiful. They didn't even sound the alarm. We're going to open this door. There we go. Watchman revealed. Butler right in front of us. That's actually great. We're going to Spirit Chase away the warning. Hang on. Is that his turn? That's not supposed to... Okay. Just shoot. He has no armor, so... That stun damage that we have is so good. This is a flank, isn't it? Bitch, yeah. Beautiful. You just move here. So I'm gonna wait with her turn. I'm gonna get our friend Adina here to finish the butler. Lovely. And I wonder if Symesse is able to arch. No. Roots and shoots. She can interfuse with this, but can she then also hit the Watchman? I wonder. Firelash. Yes, she can. Oh, God. Symesse is such a powerhouse. Look at this. Two lowly Spectix approach. Yeah. That's sommelier I hate ranged. But that's still not a problem at all. Symesse moves up. Interfuse. This is going to be a Vine Wrench. Gonna take that one. And then just Vine Wrench. Does nothing? What? No, Wild Grass maybe? Hang on, Vine Wrench. Oh, hang on. First I need to... Huh? And then just... Sorry. Die. Beautiful. Okay. Now, Adina and her bow. I'll just Silk Step into the... Yeah, lock it up. Sentinel. He'll jump in front of it when it becomes time. Guardian. And then same thing goes for Brenlin, and she's going to Silk Step as well. Hang on, she's going to ambush. She's going to ambush for her. If they move in, they get shot. And he dodged it. But there comes the jump. That's what I meant. So that will happen if he doesn't kill it. My goodness. That armor on him, though. Kill this guy. He's standing in fire. Shoot. And there we go. The one shot. Right. So far, we're still feeling super strong. I'm glad we spent that time getting the recruits. I'm happy with the recruit. This is a Crow Feather Sash, so it gives some additional warning. Sinvan will retire at the end of this chapter, so he aged more than the other ones. So Dina's still with us, though. Or maybe he was older when he was recruited. So that's okay. Symesse is going to stay, though? Some warding. We're going to give that to Rothlick. Yeah, because he's going to get in dangerous situations. Good. Days go by. The battle at Curse Font becomes another bone-cracking memory. Symesse palms over the stone she found, maybe for no other reason than that its strangeness, its textures, its contours are becoming familiar. That's how she discovers its secret. What's this I'm touching? Something you want me to have a look at? You don't just mean that rock, I hope. Wax has been tamped into a groove in the otherwise hard, smooth surface. Sweating wax softened by the fire's nearness. Symesse? Oh, Hey. Oh yeah, hey. I didn't catch what you, but... Screwing first a thumb down through the wax, Symesse squeezes her fingers in. Something's been preserved in this squeagle, and pinches loose a rolled slip of paper. The ancient note is scrawled in runes Symesse can't read. A map links star reckonings with hill shapes. A diagram swims with stick images, swirls in a repeated shape that must be the rock. So for 3 thick logs of a fire, Symesse will study it, comparing constellations, interpreting the sketches of a hurried hand. Takes 2 people by the looks of it. Yeah, to wash a rock? Bathe it, she said, whatever that means. In light. We need to bathe it in light, yeah? Yeah, whatever that does mean. Bathe it. Probably doesn't that just mean wash it? Unfortunate that it looks to require 2 people, I guess. That's nasty, Symesse. Long after the fire is embers, Symesse is up and map musing. Wait, I do know that bridge. That's Apple Tree Land. Yeah, if it was just me, I feel like I'd leave tonight. Alright, so we get a worse or an additional healthy weldling. I don't like weldling, so that's super shitty. Alright. Hang on. Child of Night. This is where we follow the story or we secure it. There's 10 days for this thingamajig. I want to see if something happened to her, actually. So she and Adina really bonded. That's good. She didn't really warm up to Brennan that much yet, but that's to be expected. Hang on, where's... She's not even acknowledging Rothlick yet. Okay. Let's follow the story. Let's see how quickly we can do this. The Child of Night by Douglas Austin. Here's a cold spring sunrise. Symesse discovered a strange rock buried on a lonesome lake isle. It weighed less than a pickle pot, but in her thoughts it became a mountain. For secreted in wax among its contours, she discovered a note, a map with drawn instructions. That I feel like that goat, or whatever that is, has been there too long. Or I'm imagining it. I know you don't have to say so. She noticed it as well, that's funny. So, on an early spring morning, shadows on the land, making it all like a glimpse of another age, another world. On a morning like this one, I could just run off. I can't afford losing Symesse. Will she embark? She cannot go alone. No, but we can't have the incursion happen and then deal with 3. She's our main... Oh my god, the timing of this. She will embark. Let's go. Come on. The Woodland Seer has cancelled... Oh! He cancelled it! Oh, Nolyn! Hero! Oh, man! That is so strong! That is so good! Oh, Nolyn! Oh. Alright. Go ahead, do your thing. Child of Night completed. Yeah, I had to stake my son's breakfast on it. This here is the place she means. He does not look like a friendly sort of guy. Well, I've really done it, haven't I? This old lady's liable to fall in love with me now. It's such a nuisance. A bright, cool day. I don't know why I talk to you and feel listened to. I don't care what it looks like. It's nice. Should I worry about her? Symesse tenderly tucks the rock inside some weatherproof sacking. It's the end of the journey, almost. Adina feeds a frivolous fire. Yeah, see, I bet that man took your money and jogged off. I'd do the same, probably, in his place. Been a long piece of the morning now, hasn't it? Okay, so we missed a bit of the story. They paid this guy. He's coming back. Oh. Oh. What are you doing there? Nothing. He's coming from the other direction? Not anything? Nope. Guess that's why I didn't see him descending the hill. How'd you know that I was there? Hate talking about it. Basically, I have an extended sense through the things around me. Sometimes it's entirely subconscious. She's got the mystic's gift, Symesse does. Yes, that's maybe the dry way to say it. Well, wow, so you're a real mystic? Mm-hmm. And quite lovely to boot, if you don't mind me saying. Never did mind honesty. I like that response. So about the pool... well, yes, it's where I remember it being. Of course it was. Let's lunch. Let me lie down a moment, and I'll hike with you back up there. Shouldn't take longer than a couple of hours. How's the knees, old woman? Up for a climb? So after lingering for a late morning meal, the man Zurander, whose ranch is nearest the mountain, leads them up it. Yeah, the rain will move the rocks around sometimes, but it's never not the slopes I learned my herbs on. Chuckle of water, happy in its path. Damp, newtly smell and the spicy aroma of cinder brew. All year round it sings its tune, just like this. Never frozen, never too warm or icy, just like this. Reminds me of younger days, other watersides. Whoops, now I see why you went that way around. Been a holy place, sometimes, when lots of holy places was a thing folks needed. Nowadays, we don't think that way. But it is neat. Fed from deep below, I guess I've heard. Reminds me of catching minnows when, time goes by. Oh, my team is getting so old. Its original name is one of those hefty to pronounce old words, but it's translated as Starfall Spring. That's a big clue. Starfall Spring? Starfall Spring. Like it? Oh, you should see it at night. Know why it's called that? Here we go. Get up here and you can scoot yourselves down on your butt. Almost got to it, so slippery. The rain-smoothed rock is salted with dirt and gravel as they stumble down it. The mountain continues higher, where it can be heard battling tireless winds. Great boulders guard the water. It's always the same temperature. A real wonder of the world, isn't it? The name, though, for some reason captures my imagination. I think as for the name, just wait. It's from how it looks under the stars, like someone knocked a few of them down, to glimmer in the water like beautiful things. Like gemstones, I mean. Is that it? So, but I do need to get back and check the ox isn't dead. I'll come along in a week's time. I'll bring supplies for you. I misjudged this good man. You're one of those nice people, I guess. Weird. Well, I'd say we're fine, but I guess I should just, here, maybe, yeah, burn some drift moss. I saw some down there. Burn it at the foot of the mountain. Make a big old dog nest of it. Set it burning, we'll come help. We'll look for smoke then. A week or 10 days. Make it. 10? Yes, Al, but thank you for your outland gallantry, and well, we'll see how it goes. Maybe it won't take so long, whatever you're doing, and you can come spend some time at my ranch. Oh my god, is he actually genuine here? Sure, that could happen. Oh, that would be so nice for Symesse. Alright. Watch me fall back down and break my nose. Here we go, okay, Al. Oh, he's gone. That man's infatuated. You definitely had to pick up on that, right? No clue what you mean. Let people feel the way they want, I guess. Take what they give you. I guess that's all Symesse is doing. Symesse studies her instructions once more as the pale light pinkens and passes from the sky. They'll take time, too, to prepare a camp. And as night blossoms... Hey, Adina, come look. In a second, I was prepping a torch. Torches, come up here and tell me you need a torch. So Adina clambers up to gaze on something she'll remember the rest of her life. When I'd fill up with these phosphors... What? Oh. I said at what point did it initially start? Yeah. When? It was a moment ago is all I mean, well, after twilight at some point. Assume it's Perhaps there's ore being thrust up through the subterranean from beneath the, So as far as, It's the stars, Adina. You can't explain this. As far as our whole stone bathing, this will be night 1. Oh, did you see the... Yep, they're perceptibly more brighter, due to our elevation, probably. So it's night 1. It's night 1. We are trying this. I'm embarrassed, suddenly. I get it, but it was the whole thing, right? Yeah, so here. She reaches out, lets the rock down in one palm until it floats, and pulls her arm back. The water feels weird, warmer than air. A phantom sensation lasts on the skin even after Symesse withdraws her hand, like an invisible current churning. Didn't feel like that earlier, yeah? Anyway, we bathe this rock. We start to try and bathe it, yeah. And that's what they'll do. Holding it under, pouring water over it with their cupped hands, watching the water stream off its gleaming smooth surfaces, the buoyant stone fights submersion. They'll wind up taking shifts, inevitable boredom and mounting exhaustion, turn what first seemed a whimsical task into a muscle-chewing challenge. And that's night 1. Haha, yeah. Another night to another, evening to midnight to the black early hours. The sun peeks in like a puzzled friend each morning, pitying their cold bones in that cramped mountain crook. Sometimes, among mindless stretches of task, they feel peace. Sometimes the world's beauty beats on the hardened senses of even its worst worn and weariest waves on a rocky coast, reduces the resistances, reveals dark fresh awe where studied sun-bleached impressions of things that seemed so solid and permanent. It's 12 days on, overcast at noon, that grinning man, Zerander, returns. Figured you wouldn't see my smoke, so I just carried these things up myself. Wee-hoo! Wee-hoo? They take the night off to talk and eat together, enjoying the bread, meat, and wine he's brought. So I did rummage a little, asked the widow, who now keeps the Red Orchard, and I pruned from her a little sprig of lore that I hadn't heard, that this pool was in fact made by a star that fell to Earth long, long ago, in the youth of sands and water. It's certainly in the name. I don't... Oh? Wait, you mean because it's Starfall Springs, you think... Could that be what it means? Jeez, the thunder. The following morning, he's up before both of them. Oh, you're packed up. What? Well... He looks behind him. Okay, well listen, I should probably clear something up. No, I'll go first. I have to apologize to you. I probably made you think... And Zerander, ranch owner and an unfailing windy heart, gives grim accounting of his casually on-leading ways, and the beloved wife he has at home, who is not at all deceased, as he may have implied on first meeting Symesse and Adina. Oh my god! So he's coming clean. He stoops as he trudges down the mountain, heavy still with the weight of his confession. Oh, Symesse is not going to take that well. What? Adina, come on. Well, maybe that is the right response. They'll return to the rhythm of their labors. Poor old woman. Why were you born this way, Zerander? You scoundrel, you heartbreaker. Several nights pass, and they've continued taking their turns, bathing with the rock and drying by the fire. So, doesn't feel like this needed both of us. Kind of hilarious. The person probably just drew two people for fun. Hey. The stone is crackling, and it opens. Bloop. Huh? What? The little rock beast paddles and hauls itself ashore. Ooh. And it's pointing. Seemed spontaneous, or a response to some kind of eventual saturation point? Waggle. I should go? Well, yes, it couldn't possibly be the conclusion, could it? Wait, right. Follow it, you mean? Do I have to be the one who... Well, guess it makes sense. Go, I'll catch you up. Got to dress, douse the coals. And I guess I'll grab what I can carry. Already, Symesse has to hurry, leaping down the night boulders on a pathless scramble to who knows where. Oh my god. Okay, hang on. Okay. Was that there before, by the way? This water... That's so nice. That's a nice detail. We can secure this. Should we secure this? I mean, honestly, let's just secure this quickly. Be done. Get things quicker. Up. Just quick. I mean, those incursions. Alright. Perfect. Hides and spell threads. We are going to follow the Wandering Stone. Oh my god, we're not even doing the main quest, but I feel like we can do this. Alright, we're splitting the team though. Not sure how I feel about that. Let's just do it. You know, I can go forever. And that rock just keeps going. Ugh, feet fumbling, light failing. By tonight it will be 2 full days they've been walking. Don't know why or what I'm expecting from you though. I don't know. Oracle? Oh, snap. What happened? Got sick of us grumbling is what it seems like. They make camp? Rock will probably just open back up, don't you think? On her own? Do you want me to twist logic for you and tell you so? Well, it's just one of us could have bottled up some of that spring water. I obviously could have at some point, but reflecting upon it, Symesse, that would have been wise. Unfortunately, you only thought of it now. I wasn't saying. Fatigue and frayed nerves soon drive them to silence, then to sleep. I think that's best, yeah. Rockle. Oh! But dawn glows on the dew-shining crest of an alert stonehead. And he starts waggling again. Already go? Yeah, except, I'll pack the camp up this time. You go first. Sure, alright, that's very egalitarian, I suppose. They're very good friends. We need to keep that in mind. They trek over the scrubby feet of mountains onto sheets of yellow-grey fieldland. The threadbare fields are clutched up onto the knees of thinning hills. On these wind-hollowed hills, Symesse and Adina trace the path of their unflagging, small-striding guide. When dreams were young. How many nights is this? 6? That's too low. Since the pool, I think it's 9 or 7 or 8. Could be 12. Ugh, yeah. Still wonder if it's all a waste of time. The long, slow chase ends the following morning. They are hidden from a cloudy sky by musky woods. The rockling stops. How long it's been? Just a few moments. What is it showing us? Well, don't know. I keep waiting for unreality veers close to being. They see a hanging image of a light swarm, a memory, the specter of a home that bitterly had stood. Well before the towns they know, well before the wood. It was a fearful place for the girl who lived there, a place she couldn't leave. For though she was born a blissful and ember-fond girl, she became something else instead. She became a girl chased by wildfire, a girl tangled, chewed by flames. But the glowing jaws clenched round her knees. Her parents pried them free. Brought her back over the hills to the house, and here left her living in the care of Spring. Spring entrusted her to Summer. Summer hid her in fragrant shade for fall to find. Grandmother Winter visited with rain to cool her painful feet, and none of them once allowed this girl to starve. 3 years there wound together like roots, wild-fed and weather-blessed. Nights, when the inside of the house was darkest, she was happiest. She'd wait for twilight up on Clovertop Hill, scowling down moonrise but welcoming stars. And one such night, she saw a powerful thing, a falling star. To the mountain she followed, where she'd seen the thing plummet, 20 days on young, brittle legs, to the rim of a crater which was brimming with star melt. and the drifting there stone opened up before her eyes. The orphan girl, Norina, met little Ogogon that day. Ogogon out of darkness. Ogogon, whose mother, the night, must have adopted this girl. For thereafter, they were sisters on an every path adventure, lucky and free, looked on by unnumbered family. Did the mystic flame flare in the girl's scarred heart, bringing the stone alive? Or was it the stone that instilled in her its celestial powers? An answer never mattered to either of them. The orphan Norina Rosefire became Norina the Starkin child, a shadow-given rambler, a solver of troubles. Potential prelude to the Wastrels. Oh, hang on, I missed something. A crafter of miracles. And to her dear ones, always a guardian. Until the final night, when she left this world alone. She was a young woman who never went home. Ogogon, you know these woods. I think these woods are strange. How so? Not that I disagree. There's old texts of war that say presence is the oldest, the inevitable act of violence. And based on that principle, I don't know. They talk about force at one point, the violence of force. I feel it here to be very true. Yeah, there's this image to me of roots, the tree roots, going down deeper than the ground, and they come out the other side, and our trees there too. That's funny to think of. But yeah, you kind of get a sense of, too, it's like a kitchen, still arguments. Stand still there for generations. Talk, talk, talk. Oh, the stone wants attention. Talk, talk, talk. Want us to go? She wants us to. Would you want to stay, for whatever reason? Me? I think sometimes about the flute carvers of old Kior. Flute carvers? They made wonderful flutes. They made one flute. They made the same flute, again and again. It was called in Kior the obstinate profession. I've wondered often why. And I still wonder. I would love a chance to go back and ask them. What about you, now? Okay, the rock is playing with some flowers. We know what you wanted us to know, I think. Was that the whole thing, your story about your... Would you call her your big sister? The truth is a thing. We're sort of careful how we spend it, us humans. It only works once on people. Seems like us knowing this was important to her, though. Kind of an investment in us, huh? You're welcome to keep trotting along. With us. Oh, hang on. I don't know if... Why? She's welcome to travel with us, is all I'm saying. I mean, isn't she? Oh. Hang on. People have called me Stony sometimes. Ogogon follows her Wakener. Or we take our leave from Ogogon. I think Ogogon would like... I think she would like to... People have called me Stony sometimes. Oh my god. I think we give her to... we give her to Symesse, even though Symesse is already so strong, but I mean... The magic... I think, yeah. Ooh, get 5 different pets. I just got an achievement. When dreams are young, and it might be that this celestial traveler remembers a voice in her sleep. A woman's warm voice, her arms, after so long listening to the cold of the lake. The quiet sounds of her caring. And even times she spoke her heart, knowing her voice struck something that was likely as earless, mindless as a pathstone. It might be that Ogogon remembers all that, or it might not. Perhaps Symesse will one day ask. Okay. Or I suppose it's also possible this was always the plan. Norina, that ancient mystic, she left her friend behind, yes, to be woken and to live again, but also to find another person to walk next to. She's still watching. I remember you offering us a roof sometime. I still think the likeliest explanation of all is that she can't help herself. She just likes you. Dawn over the house will shimmer, no different than it did the day they set out. But all three of them returned, changed. The journeys taken, the wonders witnessed and wrought. carve new wrinkles in the face and heart. Huh. Oh my god. Ah, that was beautiful. Okay, anyway. We are now going to join the crew up again. And we're going to do that. I think we first finished this. Yeah, let's go there. All of it. What is this? This is the Wraithlands. Alright, so that sounds like a nice place. Do we patrol it? I think we just clear it, right? Hang on. This is strength 6, easy assault. Go! The crickets are whispering. Go to sleep, Brenlin. Time for camp, Brenlin. They're very convincing, shall we? That clearing looks just fine. Curious. Oh, that's a floating thingy-majig? Many floating majigs. Uh-oh. Everybody saw that, right? Yup. Good or bad? Does that make it more or less concerning? I thought they were pretty. I wouldn't mind them keeping watch while we sleep. Speaking of which, are we still sleeping here? After seeing that? Are you joking? I have trouble telling if Brenlin's joking. Later, I can't believe she wasn't joking. Fire's done. Aren't you going to sleep? I wanted to inspect the area in case there was a chance of the green shapes returning. Suit yourself. And the green shape returns. Oh my god. My messengers do not lie. Mortals sleep within my wood. Is that bad? There is no good or bad. Only law. He's good. I like that answer. That is a good answer. And law states that a mortal who sleeps in this place shall bear my mark. As they sleep within my realm, I may sleep within theirs. I knew something was off. I knew it, and okay. Transformation Adina. Transformation Brenlin. Or you're not marking anyone. Oh my god. Well, Adina's got a rat tail, so let's transform Adina into a ghost rat. I mean, you're not marking anyone? I want the mark. I want to see what it does. I won't flinch. Flinch? Okay, now. Am I marked? Yes. That's not so bad. There is no good or bad. Consistency. Only law. The next morning, and then I got marked by the spirit, so I believe you have something to say to me? Come on. Okay, fine. Your hair looks good. Happy now? Yeah. Alright. Ooh, hang on. This is a new lot. A seeker. Droning wings carry it inexorably closer. Its dodging flight impossible to predict. Or a dweaver. It head weaves in odd patterns, eyes shining like moons. Hissing suddenly, it looms to strike. Or the thrusk. Clambering and clattering, it cries out in a doubled voice. Two of those. Alright. And a leaf spirit. Oh my god. Hang on, let me see what Symesse has. I think she has like a great weapon, right? Actually. Why is she wearing... Equip your weapon! Oh my god! Swap weapon! Oh my god, she's been using that one? I go here. There you go, perfect. I think I might go for this one even. No, we take care, we pin those. There you go. Uh-huh. You move here. Shoot it. Beautiful damage. Get another one out there. Brenlin, shoot. Beautiful. Alright, now for the boys. Sentinel. And there you go. Guardian. Not a perfect turn, honestly. You might get hit. And the alarm is rung. Nice. Beautiful Rothlick. Blocked it as well. Oh my god, Rothlick? The hero? Don't run. He ran. Shit. That's a big flank, isn't it? You move him behind. Strike him. Strike him with furious anger. We link him. We move these here. Shoot him in the face. Right, beautiful. Alright, and we move you here. And you show step right there. And now, tree call? Oh, roots and shoots? Or wait. Like so. There we go. Let's see if they open the door. Okay. You go get him. You go get him. Can I see? Yeah, that's just better, right? Give him a better axe. Catch all 4 elemental spirit types. Another achievement! Stunt effect grants 2 temp health to the hero. Nice! Stun effect grants 2 temporary health. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Alright. My dear, dear Symesse. Interfuse with... Oh my goodness, this is beautiful. No, constrict. There we go. Glorious damage. And a shot can be... Oh my god, he took cover. Okay. She can't shoot? Why? Oh, she's not close enough. Alright, then in that case we move her up further. That's why we move her up. And here we have the Sentinel. Over here. Oh, I didn't Sentinel now. Of course. Of course. Oh, okay. Yeah. Hang on. So you move there. Hang on. You move here. And absolutely destroy this guy. You do the same to this guy. Yeah, just move up. Fine. You shoot this guy in the face. And you beat him with your stick. Oh my god, even the stick. Alright, good. Let's see. No level ups, that's fine. Poison offhand. Apply to your weapon as an action. Maybe. I think that would be good on if we ambush. This would be good as a boss killer. That would be great as a boss killer. Your enemies improve their strategies after every fight, and now the bard is introduced. And we knew that was going to happen at some point, or at least we feared it would be. Right, so we secure it. Come on, we just secure it quickly. Because I'm thinking it then can't infest it here. Now we... Alright, so now normally what you'd want to do is you want to go to Eager Timber. And, you know, have it so that this, you know, you clear up north. But I don't want this to spread, so I'm going to go here. You know what? Actually, we're going to Eager Timber. But we're not going to do it right now. We're going to call it for right now, and we're going to come back and another time, because that's how we do it. Bye.